Greetings, fellow dragons, and welcome to episode 1 of Adventures in Kethall. And we have quite a packed table here, so I'm just going to kind of go around and introduce everybody. So I'm Jonathan, and obviously I'll be DMing, but at this end we have...
Hi, I'm Dire Solution. I'll be playing Anton Rodrigo Vitoli.
Alright.
Next to me is Jason.
I'm Jay, Dragon DM. I will be playing Caster Morg.
Alright, I'm Gio. I'll be playing Zolthar Zerthak.
I'm Danny. I'll be playing Silas Meadows.
And I'm Wells, and I'll be playing Barnier today. Barnier! Feel it!
Alright.
Yeah, feel it in your bones.
Alright!
So we're gonna...
Alright!
So we're gonna jump right into it, especially starting off with our friend Anton Rodrigo Vitoli. So,
I was doing it unironically.
We're gonna move into the forest where we had just left off with the elves going away, Sopu and his older sister retreating into the woods as you were preparing Cypher, Macron, and Lauren to head out into New Brinemond.
Yeah.
And they're ready. You see it. They've packed up. And Lauren walks up to you. Awaiting orders, sir.
You broke down the camp very well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's move out to town.
Right. Right away.
So as we go, I start playing my modified lute.
Okay.
And so as that's what we do coming out of the forest. As long as I don't see anybody on the roads, I would keep playing. But if I were to,
Make me a perception check.
okay.
Keep me honest, I do not.
Ooh. 17.
Okay.
With
So
a 0 bonus. He's usually not perceptive.
No.
My passive is
But
a
pretty
10.
good.
Yeah.
Right, 17.
Right. I'll paying attention as we come out.
Tonight's an important day.
Yeah. Right.
So it's about noon, right? Setting up to enter at an opportune time. Is your plan to come in with the disguise
Absolutely.
once you get into closer to the perimeter?
Yeah, but the disguise only lasts for an hour, so I'm gonna try and get
Okay. I hear you.
as close as I can before putting it up.
Okay, that's fine. So, on the roads, there's not much activity from what you had seen the last 3 days. However, you can see way off in the distance, far to the east, coming outside of the hunting grounds, right, facing towards New Brinemond.
Okay.
Far off on the main road to the east, you see a small wagon, almost like a mini caravan, that seems to be slowly, steadily making its way on the main road, the high road, towards New Brinemond. So
Okay.
you see that.
Yeah.
But
Is it coming behind us? Like it's gonna catch up to me?
it's far, right? It's almost like a little blip, but you definitely can tell what it is.
Yeah.
You see the shape, right? It's
Sure,
that
sure.
kind of half cylinder progressing through the road. And you can see there are some people with it, but you don't figure that you'll line up in terms of arriving time. Either it's going to way outpace you, or you're going to be way out.
Yeah. So they're if we're headed towards New Brinemond, they're in front of us. Or behind us.
So if you think of New Brinemond, right, in concordance with where you are in the hunting grounds, you're coming out from one angle, whereas they're coming from the other angle.
Ah.
So
I see.
direction is a little hard to interpret.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We're diagonal to
but,
them.
Right, but they do seem probably further.
Okay.
But they're on main road, so obviously they travel a little quicker.
Yes. Gentlemen, put your hoods up. Let's slow our pace.
And yeah, without a word, they all put up their cloaks.
So then we try to be a little more inconspicuous. Not necessarily sneaky.
But kind of like you belong, like you should be.
Yeah, but with our hoods up, you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stop playing the lute.
No more loot.
Yeah.
Okay. So that stops.
Yeah.
And now it's just the four of you traveling forward.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys make your ways over the plains. Pretty steadfast. There's no obstacle to stop you. You do see, as you get closer and closer to New Brinemond, that kind of a bigger image of what this caravan is. It is a wagon being pulled by men. So people, rather than obviously beasts of burden, are kind of
Are
dragging
they chained up?
No.
Are they chained to it? No. Okay.
They're not, but they're grabbing it by the wooden poles,
Yeah.
and they're dragging. It has wheels in the back, and you figure it's either very light cargo because it's not very big, or it's people inside the wagon.
Is it adorned? Does it look like it's got, like what do they call it when they carve into something? Like carvings in the wood.
Sure,
inscribed.
Like filigree almost.
Yeah, I think that might be the word
Filigree?
I'm looking for. Filigree.
Engravement and such.
Yeah.
It's not very adorned, but it is well constructed.
Okay.
You can tell it's not a poor man's wagon.
Yeah.
It's definitely kept up. It's not like the cloth that kind of creates
Now,
that dome.
How close are we to it now?
Let's see. Distance-wise, you're still kind of across the plains, but you're now kind of on a high point where you see the road, so you're getting a good look.
Yeah.
In terms of feet, like 1,000 feet,
Sure.
give or take.
Quarter mile.
Give or take. Yeah, give or take.
Uh-huh.
But they're making their way along, and the two men in front are towing on. And you can't quite make out what they look like. You just know that they're humanoid. And they're coming with their wagon.
Just the two of them.
Just the two of them. But there they go.
I'm gonna just shadow them. I don't think I want to interact really.
Okay.
I want to more.
So you kind of want to wait
more
them
hide
out?
from them. Yeah. To then give away our humanness in this area.
Totally fine. Okay. So in which case you slow down a little bit, kind of to let them pass through. So some time passes. It's a bit of a long way through. It took you about an hour last time. It's taking you even a little longer this time, maybe an hour and a half. As you try to shadow them through the hills, but they do inevitably make it to the gates, and you can see they almost pass without stopping. Instead of kind of being checked out, they walk in. And they stop for maybe half a second, and they keep going.
Did the guards?
The guard turn to them, and they walk through. And it's strange, because it's the only real movement you've seen these past 3 days that you've been staking this place out. But other than that, nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. I'm going to use my disguised self.
Okay.
Right? Turning into. Okay. So normally, I'm wearing the noble hunter's garb, right? It's hunter's garb, but with more embroidery and stuff, because he's coming out of where he lives.
For sure.
And that's gonna all turn fine purple silk with like silver filigree again. And my hair's gonna go all white, from black to white, and then long zoom, and then and look, my skin darkens and my ears point until I look like a drow elf.
Okay.
With red eyes. And I disguise my company as bums.
So kind of like tear them up a little bit.
Well, they're already, we already got the a little bit of the ragged stuff, but I'm gonna like smear dirt on their face.
Okay.
Like sticking fingernails in this dirt real quick.
Yeah.
Blacking up your tips,
Make me
things
a
like that. Disguise? Or
performance, right? Make me a performance check. See how convincing you can make it. Or I'd allow survival as well if you'd like.
I don't have survival.
Okay, performance.
Yeah, so he critically fails.
What's the total?
The total was 9.
Okay, so not horrible, but you know,
yeah.
they're a little taken aback when you kind of ask them to start digging their fingers into the dirt. You know, it's kind of not what they expected from the noble name. You get the feeling.
Yeah.
But they do their best. But you can definitely tell that there's maybe some room for improvement, to say the least.
Okay.
In the way they act as broken.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, for sure.
But they're all dirty. They're dirty.
They're all dirty.
They're fucking dirty. You know? They're fucking dirty.
It's good enough for now.
Okay.
Oh, man.
You know.
Smear that mud across your face.
Right.
Oh, my manicure.
They're definitely dirty.
My feet.
No, just put the mud directly on your face.
Like, but sir.
That wasn't dirt.
They're not happy about it. But they're dirty.
That wasn't a pile of mud.
Okay. Yeah, so then I try to get us through the gates.
Okay. So you're in that classic drow outfit that you had been in before.
Yes.
And
Yes, the same.
you
Yeah.
walk up with your three bums of humans. Kind of stumble in a little bit.
I'm walking behind them. It's like them three,
Okay.
and then with me behind them. You know, as if, you know, if they stumble, I'm gonna whip them. You know, that's the air I'm trying to put on. You know, I mean, I'm not actually going to do that, but you know,
Okay.
right?
So now,
As we come to the gate.
to get through that gate, you walk in. Do you say anything to the guard, or you just try to
No,
walk?
God, they're so far below me.
Okay.
Pull that out.
Spoken like a true noble. Okay.
Really getting into the part.
You walk right through.
Yeah.
Doesn't stop you. Come straight through with your three bums stumbling around, all dirty and rugged. And you make it into the low city, no problem.
I'm gonna start sneering.
Okay.
You know, like looking people in the eye and giving them, you know, stank eye. You know what I mean? You know, that's like, you know, I'm trying to pretend to be a drow.
Yes.
You know?
Okay. For yourself, make me a performance check now as we're trying to sell that.
Much better. 19.
Okay. Good to know. So. All right. So, as you're progressing through the lower city, you know, I assume you're trying to make it to the middle city.
Yeah, I'm making a beeline for the steps.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have.
No problem. There's definitely a different air about tonight or today than there was the last time you were here, yesterday. People aren't looking at you in shock anymore. People are almost conniving. That look of
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
something's up. And even the peasants of the low city are kind of sneering back.
Sneering back.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
giving them the stink eye. They're
You know,
giving me the stink eye.
they're
back.
like squinting, you know. They're not like sneering,
Yeah.
but they're definitely looking at you, which is very off of what you experienced before. Whereas everyone, you know, you were kind of like parting the Red Sea as you were walking through people before, but now people they still avoid you, but something in the air is different.
Yeah. I'm gonna like throw my cape back, put my hand on my sword as I walk now.
Okay.
You know?
With that action, you do see people back off a little bit. You know, there's more of recognition of oh shit, and people kind of move out of the way a little bit.
Yeah.
But definitely.
What are the people like? What is it? What are those? What is?
So
what
you
am
see-
I looking at as far as people and street?
So it's very similar to what you had seen yesterday, where there's these nasty brown flowing walls of sewage that kind of flow up into the air and disperse into
Everywhere or
into-
like in a circle?
in a circle on the outer ring of the city. It's what makes the walls of the city.
Okay.
And it turns into this shit mist of sewage and nasty.
At the lower once you come through the first gate.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. That is what surrounds.
By shit.
That is what surrounds. It assaults your nose. You know, you come in and it's putrid.
Definitely making a beeline for the stairs.
It is
Gonna go out of shit, miss.
putrid.
You know?
But as for the people,
And then the people live in the shit mist.
oh yeah, they're
Okay.
dirty. You
Yeah.
know, they're in torn rags, and it's a lot of half orcs. It's a lot of more of the exotic races. Not a lot of. You don't see any humans.
Right.
You don't see any elves. But yeah, you're seeing dragonborn. You're seeing tiefling. You're seeing half orcs. You're seeing dwarves and gnome.
Okay.
And that's most of the population as you.
What about like monstrous races, bugbears, you know, anything like that?
No,
Okay.
not that you see.
Oh. So maybe Drow wasn't the best
Not that you see.
choice of.
Let that shine.
I thought this was a bad thing.
But now that you see.
Well then, we don't do that.
But you do make
There's a
your way
lot.
to the stairs that you had been up before, and with no problem you start climbing. There's no one in your way. It's 150 feet up, you know, so you clear it pretty quick.
Okay.
And as you enter this middle ring now, you can see the water is less of a shit mist brown, right? And you're moving now more into more of a polluted green color,
Okay.
but not brown as the outer walls were. But now this ring is, as you saw before, made up of the walls of the middle section. It doesn't smell as rancid.
So is it 150 feet in between each level? Like the walls, I can see them clearly all the way around because they're so tall. 150
You can
feet?
definitely see, like, if you look up, you could see the upper ring as well. Yeah. And
Okay.
it's kind of like in a diagonal, so, you know, it takes you... It's a lot of, like, horizontal distance as well.
Yeah.
It's a good diagonal. It's not like a steep 150. You know, it's a pretty grandiose staircase.
Okay. Okay.
But, yeah. And you see the pearlescent, beautiful, perfectly blue and white, you know, cascade of the
Upper city.
upper city waterfall. You know, these jets that shoot out that create
Yeah.
this hydro propulsed wall. But yeah, you walk up and,
Cool.
and you're there. Place looks way less a shit show than the lower city.
Literally.
But you would know that to get to now this staircase, you have to go.
I have
east.
1 hour, or how long, you know, for however long that took.
Not very, I'd say. So you cast it probably about 5 minutes outside of city limits, so you can kind of get in and make use of your duration, I would assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So you know, it just to like look around a little bit and walk through. It doesn't take you very long. You've probably been in this city maybe 10, 15 minutes. You know, you kind of made a beeline for the staircase.
Yeah.
So you're up there.
Yeah. Okay, from there, I need to like establish a pace of operations.
Okay.
You know, because I only got an hour to find a place for the spell to wear off.
Right.
You know, so did I learn any prominent buildings or anything like that the last time I was here? Like, you know, I know where this inn is, or, you know, I know that's, you know, the warehouse section is over there. I can't remember if I got the lay of the land of that or not.
Wait, the last time you were here, you got a little bit of a look around, but you couldn't really
It's like-
determine what buildings were what.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't really ask around at all.
No.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because that would...
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, you kind of would need a deeper look into what everything is made of.
So I'm going to engage in that, you know,
Okay.
you know, trying to get the lay of the land.
Give me
as
an
quick as I-
investigation as you're kind of trying to do this detective work, figuring out what is where and things of that nature.
13.
Okay. You're kind of able to map out. Roll me a d4.
1.
Okay. So you find one place of interest. It is the adventurer's store of Ithan's Root, which is quite near the front gates of the middle city, or the front staircase.
Could you say the name again?
Ithan's Root is a city for adventurers, or sorry, a store for adventurers, a shop, if you will. for basic adventuring needs. You know, stuff like pins, crowbars, rope, hemp. You know.
Yeah. Good old Adventurers General Store.
Yeah, general store. But you learn of where that is, and it's not far from you. But as of other places of interest, you didn't do too good a job.
Yeah.
You know? Unless you want to send out your retainers as well. But then they'd have to split off.
Yeah, no, and they're, you know, they stand out, I think, as humans.
It's humans. Yeah, for sure. People are still looking at you, even here.
Yeah, so I think, you know, maybe finding an alleyway in a place that's not so run down, someplace that where I could, you know, kind of post up and, you know, be out of
Like an alleyway?
yeah, you know, or, you know,
Okay,
yeah, like an alleyway.
I hear you.
Or a rundown, burnt out building, or if there's anything like that. In the middle city, I don't, you know.
So you're kind of in a little bit of a market square when you come up the stairs.
Yeah.
There are stands of different provisions and random services that people might need from their day-to-day lives. But most importantly, you do see kind of a cluster of hovels off to the east. You know, you got to think of the cylindrical shape of what this city is.
Okay.
It's a ring.
Yeah.
So it kind of curls around the horizon, so it's a little hard to see what it's leading to. But there's definitely some sort of housing that runs along the side. And it's a little ugly. There is... it's time. But I will say there is definitely rotting wood because the proximity to the actual walls of water, all that humidity has been totally wrecking the wood.
Yeah.
So you see that these places are pretty run down. But with all that investigative work, the time does pass where a streak of light kind of emanates from where you are, and kind of in just a flicker of an eye, a moment, everything is green. And your eyes kind of reel back from the brightness, and there's a loud crash. And all of you experience this as well, in concordance to where you were all last. Zoltar,
Same place.
I need you to roll me a d10.
Same. Ooh. Alright. 4.
Turn, look down.
No pictures, please.
Please don't have flash photography here. One moment. Alright. What was it?
4.
A 4. Okay.
Worrisome.
I like that. Okay.
So, all of you, you're a little far, but you hear what's happening. But the rest of you will see it. After this great flash of light comes, from this flash of light emanates. What do you look like? Go ahead and explain what you look
Give me
like.
1 second to bring the boy out again. So, from what everyone can see, obviously he's a Yuan Ti, so you know, kind of has that snake head and scale pattern. His base color is yellow with the patterns being
Like
dark
hold
green.
on, a snake's head?
Yes.
Like a hood?
No, not a hood. Like his head is like.
Oh,
the-
you're
the
a whole snake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
It's just like the rest of the body is more humane.
Okay.
So it's just the head that's
Humanoid?
more, more humanoid. Thank you.
Sure.
But his head is snake. The base color
Humane
of his
is by
skin
himself.
is yellow, and the pattern or the patterns are dark green, which from what you three can see, since you guys are more close by, it's like protruding from the back here, kind of like really thin, and then spreads out from the jawline up to the edge of his mouth. And clothing wise, his top is like a sleeveless like gray button down. He has gray tattered pants, sandals, no hair, and
He's a snake.
Snake.
yes.
Snake. Makes
No
sense.
skin.
And yeah. Oh, and also his top is a green poncho, and that's
Okay.
just about what you guys can see.
Interesting.
So you see that, right? Trapped almost in a giant globule of water. And yeah, you're drowning for a moment, and then for a moment you're not, as it ruptures and bursts. Yeah, it causes almost this tidal wave effect where these little like Chinatown stands are totally washed away, and people are slammed against buildings as they crash, and the roar of water, and you're hearing all this water as well.
How big is this bubble?
It's pretty big, you know. If you take, it's about a 10-foot radius, so like a 20-foot diameter in each direction. You know,
That's a big bubble.
huge bubble. Crashes. But you do see that description, but also his legs begin to give off a green glow. And roll me a d8.
Okay.
Oh.
8. Oh.
Okay. You start hoofing it uncontrollably. Your legs start moving on their own. As you begin running northwest. So you're running northwest. That is what's happening. Giant crash of water. This snake appears, coughing up, with an arrow sticking in its side, and a green light is emanating from his legs, and he just starts running uncontrollably. Guards start mobilizing. Everyone on the stairs. You at the top of the stairs. You in the middle of the stairs, and you at the bottom of the stairs. See guards start to get moving. And you kind of see one of the guards that had been standing at the gateway, where you had seen that part before, peek in, and you see it. 6 guards come sprinting out down the stairs. They rush past you, you know, before you even have time to think. They're straight down there with their spears.
I'm gonna follow behind them.
Okay.
I'm not gonna like chase them down, but I'm gonna try to shadow them.
Okay.
Be in their wake is pretty much what I'm trying to do.
Let's establish an order here to make things easier.
Fair enough.
So, let's do dexterity. Can I have everyone's dexterity bonuses?
Sure. 3.
3,
Dose.
2, 2,
Zilch.
0,
2.
2. Okay.
Okay.
Morg.
Alright. Which way is the snake man running in relation to us? Us being me and the stairway, and those guys I wasn't creeping on you.
Who would say such a thing?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
my gosh.
So, if you think of the market
Stand
square, right, and the center, because you're kind of in this big plaza, and you think
know
of the
nothing.
stairs up, right, the snake appears a little bit to your left, towards the
Okay.
west,
Okay.
right, and then continues to run along that side of the ring, away.
Like, so he's running away from me.
Right.
So they're gonna.
Can
have
we
to
actually,
come,
like, place
they're gonna-
people? Because
yeah,
that'd be
they're
great.
gonna-
Of course.
They're gonna come down the
course.
stairs and then run right at me. Because remember, I was on that side of the
Yeah. They're gonna run, straight. You're right.
I believe you have the market.
If you're talking about the guards, yeah, we should
Yes.
do. Where were the? Ah, right here. Perfect. So if we draw a little diagram here, which I'm very happy to do. So we have this grand stairway, right? Would lead 150 going up. You know,
Yeah.
we could draw it out, but it'd be a lot of squares. So we're gonna say that's 150.
And it's 10 feet wide like that?
Yeah, 10 feet wide,
Okay.
which is pretty wide.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We have
Veneer.
Veneer.
At the top of the stairs.
Way at the top, by where all the guards are. We've got our friend Morg lurking near the bottom. We have Meadows. Yeah. Somewhere halfway. This is our Snake Man.
Yep.
Off over here.
It's an order of ridiculousness.
Running that way.
And where is
Anton,
now?
you'd be somewhere off to the east. Coming this way towards the market square.
Okay, so I wouldn't. Would I be able to see them? Because I was looking for that drow.
I was kind of by the wall. Remember with the rotted wood?
Yeah.
How far away from that is it from the stairwell?
You'd be about 150 away.
So this is like 150.
Funnily enough, 150.
Okay.
Yeah, but off in a diagonal. That way. You know, so you'd have to come around the corner, the bend, I should say, rather than the corner, to see what is going on. But you'd be, you know, if you think of a bend, and you think of the city as a ring, just to draw an example, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Something like that. Right, you'd have to come around. And we actually have some guards.
And now is this the like an inner ring and then
And then there's another one out here, right? That creates the structure, and the stair goes into another ring here. But yeah, this is the inner side of the ring, and then you'd have a way.
An outer side of the ring.
Right.
Okay.
And obviously, it's not that small. It's pretty huge, but just to give you an idea.
Sure.
And you have guards coming down, ready to go. Cluster of guards coming way down. All in formation. Hup, 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 hup. Coming down the stairs. Okay. More. What are we looking at? What are we doing? We're not quite in initiative, but we're close if anything happens.
I'm disappointed in my day's room.
Can I step back like here and let them run by, and then when the last guy, excuse me,
No problem.
when the last guy runs by, I am going to pick his pocket.
Okay, so you're almost like waiting, like behind the stairs.
Your pocket.
I'm not hiding. I'm just standing there.
Just
you
standing
know,
in
and
your
then
pocket.
as soon as he goes by, I'm gonna kind of slip it, and walk this way.
Yeah, I was like, they're gonna like bump into him.
Yeah.
Like,
whoa,
whoa, sorry.
yeah.
Okay, you can prepare that action. That's fine. I was like holding them, turn as it were. Sure. Okay. So then the twos, which was Benir, Meadows, and so I will have. Let's sort Anton first. What are you doing? You're by,
The flash of light happens.
the flashlight happens, and you're by the rotting and decrepit hovels.
Do I hear any like screams?
You hear boom, crashes, and panic. People are panicking.
People are panicking.
Yeah. There are civilians freaking out. Oh my God.
How much time left do I have on my spell?
Not a lot has passed. Still like 15, it's only really been 15 minutes. That was... Well, no, then you investigated for... Okay.
A lot? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You have about, I'll say half an hour.
Oh, so a decent amount, a fair amount of time. I'm gonna tell my guys to stay here. You know what I mean? Hide
Technically a
here.
day.
In the alley.
Yeah, or as best you can, hide.
20
Okay.
minutes, 5 years.
And then I'm gonna go.
They'll retreat into the alleyway.
And so I'm going to continue. I'm going to go in with my disguise up to investigate said.
Noise.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make your... Are you dashing?
No.
No, coming in normal. Regal
Yeah.
almost?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So you come 30, So to keep in mind, you're 120 away. As per, right, from the action. And then we'll put you on the map. Okay. Benir and Meadows. What are we doing?
Thanks first.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the guards to pass, then follow them about 20 feet back and kind of walk in their wake.
You're walking?
Or keep pace with them in their
Okay,
wake.
like they're kind of in a jog. They're pretty
but I'm
lively.
waiting for them to pass by so that I can follow behind them.
Okay, Meadows. You see it, they're coming towards
As
you
they
now.
start coming, I walk with them. As I say, hey boys, come here.
They're hoofing it.
Hey, come on! Someone's gotta talk to me. Seriously, respect your elders. And I walk along with them. Just keep going.
Like alongside?
Yeah, alongside them.
Okay. I would say I was
Just
Like
try-
a cane and all, like
cane and all, gnarled staff and all, like trying to get information, like what's going on.
Make me a dexterity saving throw. Make sure they don't like stampede you.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Coming down,
Stampeded.
That's What's total?
6.
Okay.
It sounds like it's stampeded.
Yeah, they knock you prone. You know, they get knocked on your ass as they're, move aside, boom, and you get shouldered down. You don't get like shield bashed or anything. You get knocked down, and they're huffing it past you.
I get back up and I follow back behind them instead.
You came back towards them. Okay. So that will use half your movement to get back up, and so you're a bit behind now. And actually, Benir passes you.
Really, the young Goliath passes me. Fascinating.
Yeah, there's about one more. There's about one more. At a full sprint, 2.5 more rounds till they make it to the top. 1.5 more.
It's like skip
2.5 total. So we'll go back to. You're running.
Snake Man.
You're running.
I am running.
Are you doing anything? You can't stop running, but are you doing anything else as you start uncontrollably running?
The most I can do is fucking smack my damn legs to try and get them to
Okay, stop it! Make me a charisma saving throw as you're trying to regain control of your legs.
Okay.
Nice.
Was that a 1?
Oh! No! Oh, buddy.
It's just 1.
You're like, stop it! And you start running faster.
And the
Start
curse
taking-
returns.
Oh, buddy.
You were like in a jog before, and now you're in a sprint.
Dead sprint, bro.
So yeah, you run.
Hold on, is he crashing through stuff?
Yeah.
Like
He's like unbalanced. He's like
and overturning.
Bro, you might as well
parts
just
and, like through the
you might as
mud.
well just start
he's
sprinting with your arms
stumbling.
too.
He's stumbling. He's running in a very rigid direction. It's not like cruise control where he's moving around things.
Yeah,
he's
that's what I'm asking.
running straight into barrels and shit, crashing. So yeah, make me a deck save as you're tripping.
Sorry.
This one isn't. This one.
Oh, okay.
It's another flat, but it's not as bad as it was before. 14.
14. Okay. So yeah, you're running through the market, and you're coming across this big barrel, but you manage to put your hand and almost like vault it to the side as you keep running
Not
in a
today,
straight
legs.
direction. But after you vault, you're running dangerously close to that jet stream of water,
Ooh.
straight towards it.
You like your skin, right?
That's not the healthy water
You
either.
know? But
That's
hey,
a polluted green one.
That's green one. Hey,
Anton! Casper, you're still waiting for that guy to come down, right?
Your skin
Yeah.
will still be
Okay, Anton, you're coming closer, walking.
algae instead of skin.
Yeah. So I'm going
What's a little
to
algae? Never heard of nobody.
Grows like a skin.
pull out. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll dash. I'll dash in that direction.
Okay. So you,
Like as more, I guess, activity
yeah,
happens.
as there's more sound and stuff going on.
Yeah, as I get closer to the, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, let me.
Step up my foot.
Yeah, and then take a dash.
Okay. So
That would be another 60. So I move 90.
Yeah, so you'd be 20, 30, 40, 50. You're right here. Yeah. 60 from the action. Okay.
Hold on. What does that scene look like? Can I see?
As you're coming around the bend?
Or what is? Can I? Yeah. Can
Okay.
I see that?
Yeah, for sure. So as you're coming around the bend now, this wall of water, you can almost see right at the end of the bend, as far as your eye can see, where the staircase is, where you had seen before. That big patch of, let's use a different color to indicate it. But there's this huge patch of dead grass that kind of lies in the center of the plaza. So that's there. And you're coming into now seeing all the chaos. People are panicking.
At the foot of the stairs, the water.
Right. Stuff is destroyed. As you get closer, the water begins to make it to you. All the water that had been coursing and running, you see that it's almost like stepping in a puddle. But as you look a little closer, it's almost not ankle deep, but about like half of your foot,
Okay.
It's a little deeper.
Yeah.
And you see that. You see everything kind of entrenched in this very like half inch of water.
Okay.
And you're seeing the panic.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Your turn? Okay.
The long top turn.
Benir,
Yes.
you're keeping pace with the guards. and they're almost at the bottom. Same with the guards. So really, we're about to come to the bottom here where Castor's going to get his little opportunity.
Now, when the way I was standing, could I see the old man get trampled?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because you're kind of like looking, you know, on the side, looking up at the staircase.
That's
I see a sucker.
I step in front of them. And I
Trample me.
yeah,
They're coming. You know,
Yeah.
they stop about 10 feet away from you out of the end of their movement, but they're coming.
I'd fucking stand there.
Okay.
You know, I like even brace my legs.
Okay. Like plant yourself down.
Yeah, and
Waiting.
I'm looking at them.
With the fucking mask.
my.
You have the mask on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. But you're keeping pace. Old man, what's up?
I'm still walking behind. I'm rambling at this point.
Damn!
Tell an old man about what's going on.
Old man gotta be an old man.
You stand up?
Dirty coppers. I extend a little bit. I already
Yeah,
extended
got up.
more.
Right.
I extend a little bit though.
bit.
From the 100, I extend a little bit
Okay.
and speed up a little bit.
Okay. Are you dashing or are you walking?
I'm dashing as well as I can.
How much distance do you clear in the dash?
Hold on, that's the
You clear 60?
I get 70.
You clear 70
Damn.
feet?
That's a fast.
That's a fast old man.
Old man straightens up and books it down the stairs. Like 70 feet.
And he's still rambling like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he's almost using his cane like to leap forward with and then he's moving.
Like catch himself when he gets to the next stair bit and then hop forward some more.
Yeah, he's like skipping steps, you know.
This old man
Right
still got
back.
some
Now I'm
brush.
also skipping steps, but this is bullshit.
And we're almost at the bottom here, but
Well,
we move
sadly,
to
this young guy does
Zoltar.
not pass me.
Would it be
Yeah.
possible for me
Well, I
to
already
direct
passed
myself
you.
out, like as I'm just running about?
What are you trying to do?
Get up.
I want to try and direct myself away
did that
from
last one,
the
didn't it?
big wall of
Yeah.
water.
There.
That looks powerful enough to peel my skin off.
like with your will, like your mind.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like a charisma saving throw.
So I'm going.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
19.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not a one.
so you're sprinting towards this jettison of water, you know, and you come so close, and I was like, "Nyeh." It's almost like a buzzsaw by the time you get to the front of it. It almost shaves your face clean off as you and stop moving.
No skin off his nose.
And your legs begin to stop glowing. The glow begins to fade
Oh, thank
as you stop with the water, like a razor blade.
All right, perfect.
You know, brine spraying in your face from all the mist.
All right.
And almost all the little particles feel like bullets on your face.
I'm gonna let's see. I still have my all my movement, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll make sure to get fucking 20 feet away from the fucking wall.
In what direction? Away or like towards
the opposite
in?
direction from the fucking wall.
Just
So
away.
Towards in.
So yeah, you just go in 10, 15, 20.
Back
Okay.
up and do
I'll
the
turn around
roll.
towards the fucking guards and just wait till they wait till they
Bolts back over the barrel.
Arrive?
Yeah, arrive.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Anton.
Fucking 4'8", 8 snake, just fucking
4'8".
Oh, yeah.
Little snake.
small little snake man.
Okay.
Man.
What's up, Anton? What are we doing?
Ooh. Oh, very
You're seeing it now.
That was it. That was at the end of my turn. I took the dash action.
We already went full circle.
Oh, we already
Yeah,
went
this
full
is
circle.
Oh, yeah.
circle, bro.
Okay.
We all back.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna observe and see what happens here.
Are you walking any closer?
Yeah, I'll take a movement. You know, I'll take my movement. I'll go 30 feet
30?
closer.
So you're not.
I don't know what scale you have that on.
You know, not a very accurate one, but a loose one.
Sometimes it's 150
Well, he
feet,
was
sometimes it's
60
2.
feet before, so
Right.
now if he moves 30 feet,
Oh,
He'll
yeah,
30 feet away.
I'm about around,
Yeah, 30 feet.
away from the.
But you're an eye shot now, which is kind of a big deal. You know, so
Give or take a
you
kilometer.
stroll in. Are you still assuming that posture you had before, where your hand is on your blade?
Absolutely.
So you come in like this, almost with
Yeah.
hand on the hip. Okay. So everyone who's coming down the stairs, including the guards, which are about to make their way down, sees, except you more, who are facing away, towards the guards, sees this drow in pretty fine clothes walk through the panic amidst the chaos, through the water, with its hand on its hilt. But we're gonna move to the guards and the obstacle in their way. Move these guys out. Put you guys here. Are you like? Are your hands up or are they down?
Oh yeah, I'm like,
Like bracing?
Fist clenched, like ready to fuck some shit up.
So you're not like in a brace position. You're like ready to fight.
I didn't put my hands up.
Oh, but
I'm
you're
just like
about to endure the
like
stampede.
trampling old man, huh? Very orcish,
Okay.
Trampling old man, huh?
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
12.
No.
That's a natural one.
Alright.
Okay.
Maybe they are intimidated.
Yeah.
For people who were coughing it,
Yeah. They're charging.
Yeah, trampling old man's nothing.
they had to go after a little snake, man.
Yeah, for trampling a big man.
A little more.
The guy in the front, who's in half plate, he slams down his spear and puts his hand up like this, and everyone immediately, you hear the chainmail. Everyone stops. And they're all now standing in front of you. Move aside, citizen!
Back the way you came. I take a step forward.
Okay. Okay.
Get back to your upper city.
They look at each other. We have important business. We need not call the quartermaster right now.
I don't care who you call. Call yourselves coward. Trampling old men. Back. And I take another step forward.
Forward. Okay. You've been in here a while. You're a hermit, right? Or an urchin?
Yeah.
Make me a history check to see if you've recognized the gesture that's happening now.
History. Yeah, I'm glad I'm proficient. It's 11.
Okay. So, you've seen this gesture before. You're not quite sure too much what it means, but you've definitely seen the guards use this hand gesture.
Ooh.
But the guy in front that you're primarily speaking to looks behind him, and he points to his eye, his mouth, like this, and then up.
Oh.
And then looks back, and the guard all the way in the back starts to hoof it up the stairs.
Pardon me.
Yeah, he kind of like has a sign step to
Waterball.
All right. The guy that made the sign,
Uh-huh.
when he turns around,
Yeah.
he turns around to my fist in his face.
Roll initiative. Is anyone else engaging in initiative?
I will, but not
Actively as a okay,
Not as a
sure.
combatant, but
Everyone
to
roll
be
initiative.
Okay.
Yes!
Everyone roll initiative. Everyone roll
Sucks.
initiative.
Every time. Yes. Man, it's hard. Oh hey, I might not be last.
I'm definitely not right.
Like I say, it's hard to move that much mass around.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It's in order now. Right?
That trample would really hurt.
Yep.
Can I get 20 to 15?
Oh, 16.
16.
19.
Oh.
19. Oh my. Okay. Let's do this.
It's a rock.
16 Zolthar?
16.
It's a rock.
Can we get 15 to 10?
I got a 10.
10. Oh boy.
It's hard to move this much mass, man.
Look, I got thrown down some stairs. I get leeway. He's young. He has no excuses.
10 to 5.
7.
7.
You
Veneer.
Natural 1-4.
Nice.
That's the end of the initiative.
Yes.
Very bottom.
It's fine. This old man doesn't
Hard
have
work
to get
to come
involved.
much.
Get those ones out on initiative. No problem.
Oh,
Did I,
Make an
please.
attack.
Please, for it just to be that.
Yeah, make an attack. For sure.
That's 16.
Yeah. It's a hit.
For 4.
Okay.
Oh,
For bludgeoning.
that's for the face.
So,
Crackle the nose.
Yeah, that's a plastic surgery right there.
front guy, right? Signal guy?
Yeah, see, like as soon as he
Hey,
turned
shoot.
around, like back to face me after doing the signal,
Uh-huh.
all he saw was stars.
Okay, so he turns around, points to the sky, and as he looks back, wham! He deck him almost like a right hook, and it
Yeah,
sends his chin to the side.
That's sweet chin music.
Like a bell inside of the
And
helmet.
he's kind of caught in shock, Didn't expect to get haymakered.
You're probably wondering how I got into this race.
But yeah, he stumbles back and almost crashes into the guard behind him as he takes a step to regain his balance. Is that your turn?
No,
What are you doing?
I jump over the stairs
Favorite
and
singers of this
fucking
old man.
run.
Like, start running away?
Yeah, like very
Okay,
fast.
And
easy
you
peasy.
waddled away.
Yeah,
Like
you
that
hop
way.
off.
That way.
Okay, boom. How much movement?
All of it?
Well, how much movement do you have? 30?
I'm
30, yeah.
30.
Oh, how much movement? Yes?
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm running straight to him.
Oh, shit.
Like I see him, I'm running.
You
towards
jump
him.
the stairs. He'll make an attack of opportunity at disadvantage. Because you surprised him and you're jumping, like you're falling as you're,
Okay, sure.
So.
Woo!
Natural 20 or an 18.
Oh.
Alright, he hit me.
He doesn't crit you.
Hey,
He doesn't crit you.
Hey, not critting.
he didn't shiv your soul.
He doesn't crit you.
Didn't remove a kidney.
Okay.
On the way down. Stab the neck.
No, the silver lining,
didn't
folks.
stick
That
around.
is minimum damage.
Yeah, those. He has a dice. Yeah.
For 3 points piercing.
Never mind.
He just falls.
Yeah, as you hop, he's stumbling back, and as he's stumbling back, he brings up his spear and just barely gashes you as it
Alright.
comes up.
Oh.
But yeah, that's it, and you make the run.
Okay.
Is that the turn?
As long as they're following me, yeah.
Okay.
That was the intent.
Okay. Well, you certainly started a commotion. Okay, Zolthar.
See if I start.
Well, I'm not liking
Distraction
how, I'm not
action.
liking how shit's looking with this man beating the fucking guard and then immediately coming towards my fucking character. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, you've kind of been spawned into chaos.
You can't go forward. Let him run. You can't go forward.
I can't go forward and just arrest.
You want your skin to still be attacked?
Well, you've actually never seen a civilization like this, living where you've lived for
Yeah.
so long. You've never seen this kind of technology or
Wow,
architecture.
your state of mind, I didn't even think about.
Yeah, you've never
Yeah.
seen this kind of
Oh.
architecture.
Yeah.
Marble? What's
What are you
marble?
going
that
through
culture
over
shock's
there?
gonna
You know?
Shock, music, culture shock.
What's tile? What's
Yeah.
marble? You've
Culture
never
shock.
seen that kind of stuff before.
Let alone.
You know brick and stone.
Yeah.
And mud. A lot of mud.
Blow some mud down there.
Rocket stove.
I want to try and get away from him.
From the man running straight towards
From
you.
the man who sucked the guard and running towards me.
So what are you doing?
Let's see. The direction that the circle of the ring is going is.
The outer circle? Yeah.
I'll be going that way then.
You're curving, almost
I'm
like
curving.
where you were almost originally running, like that
Uh-huh.
northwest kind of heading towards that
60?
span.
Yep.
So yeah, you
And
were
action, so yeah, 60.
Is that fine?
That's fine.
Alright. Because the proportions are screwed anyway.
Yeah. It's not super accurate on the map, but yeah, in reality, it's a pretty
Took me a
large
second to, like, connect
city.
the dots. But yeah.
But it's just there
Yes.
for reference. But, is that your turn?
Does it?
Okay. Anton Rodrigo Vetole.
You know, at this point, it's actually pretty
And
good that I'm
go,
last,
go,
so I
go,
know what
go,
to do.
go.
It's a great time to be last.
Dude, I mean,
Oh dear, the
I'm
chaos.
keeping him in the spot of shame.
What is punishment?
I don't know what to do as far as
Spot of shame.
Yeah, I'm here basically as an observer.
So you're just watching.
Yeah, really. You know, he's.
Are you still trying to
Philippians.
look kind of noble? If so, make me a performance check.
These
To kind of
ruffians.
maintain the look
Yeah.
amidst the chaos.
Yeah. Of that I'm not to be fucked with.
Right. Yeah. Make me that. Maybe a performance or deception.
Performance is.
your
Yeah,
choice.
either one is. You know,
Your choice.
I have them both.
Okay.
You know, so I'm going to be performing. 14.
Okay. All right. Sure.
You know, that's.
Okay. Is that the turn? You're just standing, not moving an inch.
Yeah, no.
Hand ready.
Yeah, and you know, I'm just like, you know, I'm watching the whole shit. Like, what
Yeah.
is
Wait
going-
for.
what's happening here? Because
Yeah.
this is a new environment to me too.
Okay.
Damn, this crazy.
For real. Yeah.
Okay. It's the guards. So
One just got punched in the shit.
they're gonna start moving. They're gonna come. This one's gonna come 5, 10. The one that got Rock'em Sock'em.
knock 'em, sock 'em.
15, 20, 25.
This place is primed for rebellion.
Does he dash? Does he dash?
Bam!
He
First thing
does
you see.
dash.
Prime for
Bam,
boxing.
bam. Right there. No, here. He's dashing.
Oh.
This guy's coming. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Kind of waiting, trying to stay in formation. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And Veneer, you know, they're all like right in front of you
Yeah.
as they're coming down. Yeah, right there. And behind you, Morg, you hear it. You hear a guy take a knee, and you hear the drawing of an arrow. The knocking of what sounds like an arrow. As you hear the strain on the bow being pulled on. Yeah. But that is the guards. And we'll move to Benir on the stairs.
Yes, man.
You're about 40 feet up the stairs.
So how far do I see the drow from the stairs?
Yeah, you see the drow. And it's, you know, so if we say that this is the end of the stairs, and you're 40 feet, in reality you'd be, what, 10, 20, 30, if we want to grid you,
Yeah.
40. So you're 10, 20, 30, 40, 55 feet away from the drow.
55 feet away from the drow.
You see him. He's there with his hand on the sword.
Do we make eye contact?
Are you looking straight at him?
Well, from my position, I
Hello.
survey the area, and as soon as I see the drow, I lock onto him and begin to run down the stairs.
Like you lock on with your eyes? Yeah, so if you're observing, you
What do you look like?
This it's I think if you told wall of muscle is the best way to describe him. As he has this
Yeah.
type of like a very light brown skin, scars that cover his forearms and upper arms, along with 6 ringed tattoos along both of his forearms. On his chest, he wears like this leather tunic that is surprisingly unmarred and well taken care of, along with a necklace that has this large like stone or bead that sits in his chest, about that big, around, that sits on his chest, along with him having weaponry along his hips and on his back. 2 axes on his head and a big hammer on his back as he kind of starts charging down the stairs.
Yeah, at me.
Yeah. In your general direction, yes.
So
Not
how?
with a sense of malice, though. I'm coming to you, not I'm coming for you.
So it is your turn.
That's a freight train.
How much movement are you making? Because if you dash, you make it in front of him.
Hello. Allow me
You know?
to introduce myself.
You're really not that far.
Yeah,
I know.
Pretty close.
But I don't know if I want to charge
Charge him.
him. Because I know what my big frame looks like when it charges. It's not a very calming
Yeah, it's
sight.
Pretty
You mean
scary.
you don't look
Yeah.
like a teddy bear?
No, I don't know, not really. So I'm just gonna move down to my 30 and then like, try to wave to him. Pardon! I've been looking for you all day! Pardon! I've been looking for you all day. Wrong voice.
He went through puberty. Holy crap.
Okay.
Guess he's a young Goliath.
Is that your turn? The movement and hailing him down?
Yes.
And funnily enough, we move to Meadows.
My God.
Who was booking it down the stairs.
Yeah.
You made it 60
All
down.
the way out.
70.
70.
70 down.
Yeah, you're like right here. You come down, hauling it behind the guards.
So I see the drow that we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
And I,
And,
already
and you know,
and I see the clown that
Veneer
I wanted
or
to find.
the Goliath is hailing down.
What do you look like?
It's very tan. He was hunched over. He was very decrepit looking. He's standing straight tall now. He's well built, more of a swimmer's lean than anything. Pitch black hair, but it's all wild and disarray. His beard is like scraggled out, and he's got the crazy eyes going. He's like,
Old.
oh,
Kooky.
Yeah.
Cookie old.
well, this is good as anything. And I go to the drow.
Okay. Do you make it to the drow or
How far is the drow?
are you walking to the drow or are you running to the drow?
How far is the drow?
The drow is 10. Let's see, 10, 20, 35.
That's exactly my regular movement.
Speedy little old
So
man.
you're coming
Yeah.
35. Okay, this guy's coming at you. This old guy isn't like hoofing it. Not hoofing it, but moving pretty quick.
Yeah.
He's jogging to you while
Yeah, it's a little like a trotting. He's trotting to you.
he's messing around with his gnarls.
Right.
Well, at least
35.
I got something out of this.
Yeah, he makes it to you. Kind of all
That's what you
hunched
say. I
over.
got.
Caspian,
I
hello,
thought
hello,
you
young
were straight at
man.
the moment.
He's standing straight.
Oh, you're standing
I'm standing straight.
Oh, okay, you're not hunched over anymore. Okay.
He's moving.
But still old looking.
He's moving.
Yeah.
He's moving. He's excited
remove the
old. He's
age
that
of the old
excited
man,
old. You
it's
know
just
where you get
as
that pump,
decrepit.
peppy step.
Hip and jive.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because I am hip.
Caspian, what's your name? Sir, I've heard a lot about you. Been looking for you. Apparently everyone knows.
I'm going to try to keep up the persona of a drow.
Sure.
You know, so I'm going to use deception. And be like, how dare you speak to me? You know?
None I haven't heard in this city before.
Watch your tongue.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might be able to see right through it. That's a 10 for my deception. You know?
I mean, yeah. If you want, you can contest with an insight. If you'd like.
If you wish.
Or you can take him at his word.
Take your face value.
Yeah.
I'll insight. It's too weird. I wouldn't let
Insight.
that go. I wouldn't let
Something's
that
up. Something's
go.
up.
It's too weird.
Okay.
19.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Seems weird. A little unmerited, maybe.
Sees right through it.
Yeah. He's like,
Come now, boy. That's no way to talk to your elders. Now, we shake hands here.
I say in Elven. Hold on.
Elven, you should.
Yeah. But with, you know, it's Elven, but with a human accent. You know?
okay.
Right?
bad Elven.
Yeah.
Non-fluent Elven.
Ah.
Oh god, this is gonna be fucking.
So if I,
Like
This is gonna be-
if I speak Spanish.
Broken
This
Elven.
is gonna be
Yeah.
chalkboard
You know,
on my ears.
You know that what I say is I'm way too exposed here. You know. See you later.
As he says it, I respond.
You speak Elven.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I respond quietly and quickly. Then let's go somewhere to hide.
Huh.
Abandoning the old man voice.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And we jump right back to Morg. What are we looking at? We're running. Guy's right on your tail. and Snake is bursting into a sprint ahead of you.
Oh my god, this poor snake.
It's for man.
Poor snake. Ah, poor Brando, that's worth. Knock somebody in the jaw.
Alright.
You want to talk about rude?
Unwarranted sucker punch.
Especially a sucker punch.
If I dash, can I catch up to him? I mean, is that the correct distance?
Yes, that's the distance.
Okay,
That's the
so
distance.
I dash up to him.
Okay, taking the attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay.
Taking the attack of opportunity
Okay.
from that dude.
Does a what is that? 14 hit.
A 14 is my armor class.
That goes to thine player.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I don't even realize how close it was.
No.
You know, I just dip.
Yeah,
Right.
you feel a breeze behind you as you feel the tailwind of the strike,
Alright.
where he goes wide and misses you
Give him a
by
little pump when you ran.
the inch.
And be like, here.
And when I catch up to him, I'm gonna like get to the side of him and I'm gonna say, "You don't belong here. They're going to enslave you and kill you. Follow me if you want to live." And then run.
God,
use
this poor
my
snake, man.
use my urchin stuff
Yeah.
to get out of there.
Start moving
Yeah.
on the next turn, right?
On the next turn. Well, I still got like 15 feet of movement.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
So if you start taking alleyways, you'll make 30 feet away because of the urchin.
Okay, I do that.
Okay. So
Follow
you
the tip off
So
this
you
way?
sink. Yeah. Well, he would sink more like into the alleyways into town. Yeah.
And if he
Yeah.
follows me, he follows me. If not, then
Yeah.
you
That's
know,
a
that's
shitload of
up
movement.
to him.
Well, yeah, because he makes his dash, and then his 15 counts as 30 for the purposes of traversing the city.
Yeah.
Dude,
You know.
urchin
But
is dope.
Yeah. He weaves. You hear it.
Yeah.
And he weaves back. Describe what you look like to our snake
Oh,
man.
Yeah, I'm tall. You
How
can't
tall is
really like 6 feet,
Okay.
3 or 4 ish.
So is it
You
fucking
know,
A foot and 4
taller
inches
than
taller
you.
than you.
Dark brown pants that are kind of tattered.
100 feet.
He's got leather armor, and then over that leather armor, he's wearing a blue cloak and a white faceless mask
Okay.
and black gloves. You can't
Alrighty.
see any
No
other
details about your.
details.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
Switch groups.
Okay.
Okay. With that, it is your turn, Zolthar.
Well, given my options between now the information that I'm not sure I can fully trust, but most likely have to, I'm gonna follow
Okay.
the man that just socked the damn guard.
Who is that mysteriously masked man?
So yeah, he's taking your pathing. He's coming around with you.
All right.
Oh, this poor snake.
And you're using all your movement to keep up with him?
Yep, dashing.
Okay, yeah. So now you're being guided by
Speed.
our masked friend here. Okay. Anton, what's up?
Not the way I expected this to go.
Right?
So, you speak the language of my people, I say back in common.
My. Because I know because I can tell the accent's off. Your words are a little off. So should we use this distraction?
What happened here? Yeah, well, you know, we have a long conversation to have.
Yeah.
So,
We have to. Should we wait for the big man downstairs?
do you know him?
No. But along with the rumors of you, the rumors of him.
Rumors of me.
It's very inconspicuous being a drow here.
Lead the way.
First, the tall boy.
The guards.
Hi-ho!
The guards all move 60 feet
Oh shit.
in
Yeah,
chase.
they're in pursuit.
But they aren't, they aren't
Stop
catching
catching.
up. But they're running.
Oh,
They
what
don't
a
quite know the
sad,
city
sad
secrets
state.
to catch up. But they're in pursuit and they haul away. You hear it. You hear them go on. Chink, 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 chink. And Benir catches up. And initiative pretty much breaks.
Dope.
So initiative is Nova.
Everybody need their character.
Welcome back, fellow dragons, back from our break here, and we're going to dive right back into the meat of what's going on.
Alright.
And we're going to begin with Morg and our friend Zolthar here. So you are diving into the alleyways, kind of dipping through, bobbing and weaving, trying to evade the guards. And yeah, there's definitely footsteps and travel heavy. You can hear the armor coursing through the streets. But for the most part, they're at least not exactly on your tail.
Okay.
Alright, you said that he had an arrow. It's obvious
yeah.
he's injured.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Still got fucking arrow lodged into my fucking side.
Stuck in ya.
That's my front.
You need help.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty fucking obvious.
I know of a place that we could get that taken care of. And we need to get out of the streets anyways. And we start heading towards the Silver Thread.
Okay. So you kind of have to hide it out a little bit, wait till the commotion dies a little bit. But through the alleyways and the systems and passageways that you know as home, you start to weave kind of backtracking, coming around the outer walls.
Alright.
And you mostly make your way, rather than taking obviously the main passageways, you kind of follow the outer wall towards the direction of the Silver
Okay.
Thread. So you guys are en route.
As we go, I'm like, what was that light in the water ball? How did you get here?
First things first. Zoltan, nice to meet you.
I'm Morg.
Fucking yeah.
I don't know manners.
Hey,
You're gonna learn more about it the more you hang out with me. So, I don't fucking know. All I know is that there was a big fucking creature, eyes on the shoulder, and a teleporting glyph on the floor. Said it'd take me somewhere more better than where I was, considering my fucking situation. I took it. I'm here, and almost ran into the fast ass fucking wall.
Yeah, better, huh? Did they have food where you came from? Pure water?
Not exactly. It's a swampy area.
There's swamp in the air. I don't know if this is better, but welcome to Brinemond. And I'm like, I tell them this wall is recycled water supply from those above, those glorious nobles that think that we deserve this. It's a little worse down below. It is literally feces and water that sprays high into the air. Those poor folks that live there have to survive in those conditions. I guess this is better than down there. And I would hope that you're coming from a place that's, well, better than... Oh gosh, why are you here? and I'm just totally confused. You know,
I already gave you my story of how
I get you.
why I'm here.
that's a weird.
I gotta say though, the living situation is completely different from where I'm from.
A swamp? What, you live in trees, water,
I live
grass?
I live in a great town called Whitewater. I hate that I'm doing this. I gotta stop that hand gesture.
The economy.
Yeah. If it's a great town, then how is it different from here? And how is it worse than here if you wanted to be in a place that's better?
The town wasn't worse. The area I was at, in the swamp, was. I was being chased away by goblins, a big gang of them. In fact, I got the poster of one of them with me. That's the one I was going after. Borkle. I highly doubt you fucking know him. Mainly known in my area.
I'm gonna history check
Sure,
that, 'cause
Borkle the Goblin.
you know,
Make me a history.
I got street knowledge. 9.
Yeah, you've heard Borkle or Snorkel or Plorkle or all goblins.
Gorgle and his gang. I've heard of them. They're a tough bunch. I can see why you ran from them, honestly. I really do.
Borkle. And yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Kind of well known for,
that's what I said. Gorgle.
sure.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, they're more known for attacking caravan, like going through the roads.
Yeah. Exactly. Those are the guys that I'm talking about.
I fucking take you serious. Anyways, you mind taking this out?
Well, we're going. I can't. Do you want me to do it?
You pulling it?
Yeah.
What's the total?
8.
Oh my god.
All right.
I don't want to hear shit.
Make me a con save. Make me a constitution saving throw.
That I at least have something.
6.
Oh
This is way better than mine.
Bravo, gentlemen. Bravo.
Yeah, he goes unconscious. You take up the arrow, the surge of pain knocks him out, crumples on you,
I'm like, fuck.
starts bleeding.
And I put my hand over
Poor
it,
fucking snake.
you know, and I just throw him over my shoulder. Start walking. You know, and I'm like trying to squeeze
Fucking
where the
sandbag.
arrow was.
You put pressure.
Yeah.
He's bleeding on you. You know?
Hey, it happened regardless.
Yeah,
yes,
you
it's
like
my
wince and
fault.
pain and your lights go out.
And you're out.
Never
Okay,
okay. Snakes
now,
have off button.
Can I move through the streets a little faster so
Yeah, just
he doesn't have to follow
Straight
me?
out.
No, because you're carrying it.
But
So
he's like a child, and
Freaking
I'm
scream.
pretty strong.
how strong?
I have a +3 to my strength. I said the 17. I'm pretty damn strong.
You have no armor.
And he's
No armor.
He's
just
l-
fucking
he's like
clothes.
a
You have
small.
any packs on you? Because that would be heavy.
Explorer's pack.
Ooh, that's like 59 pounds.
Drop that shit.
Drop it.
Damn,
Yeah.
Okay.
His legitimate business papers.
So yeah, you can make it through at the same pace you're making it before, you know, because you won't be slowed down anymore for carrying with the explorers back on. So you get to maintain your pace.
Some poor bum got
I
really
hope
lucky.
you don't have anything
Right.
really
It
important.
might be me.
Food.
Never know. It might
Really
be me.
food.
Food is gone.
All right.
I got food.
All right. You're unconscious.
being
So
sandbagged
down
around.
it goes and
So I go scavenging specifically for a
throw it
really
over
big
the shoulder
Oh,
and make
yeah,
your way,
thanks, handbook.
continue your way towards the
Thank you.
silver thread. Picking up with you guys are backing away from the scene of the grand staircase. What are you doing?
The craziness that happened.
Yeah, the plaza and now the chaos. Anton, Benir, and Meadows. What are we doing?
How much time do I have left on my spell?
Did you get out of there immediately? Like the moment that they were like, "Let's get out of here," you got out of there?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, we started dipping. So
Yeah.
Okay. You maybe have 15
it
minutes
seemed like
left.
the disturbance was over.
You maybe have 15 minutes left. 15 minutes of time on your
Okay.
spell.
I have others with me that I need to collect. I say again in poor Elven.
Do you speak Elven, Benir?
No.
He
Oh.
speaks in some tongue that you don't understand.
Pardon, but I'm sorry for going Texan.
Pardon, but I still lost my American accent.
Excuse me. But I believe we have stuff to talk about, and I cannot communicate this tongue of yours. Do not lean forward.
In Elven.
Are we moving? Are we
Yeah,
on the
we-
move having this
we're
conversation?
still
Pretty
moving.
slow,
We're still
slow pace, moving away.
We'll stop
You guys
there
are
to collect
walking.
your people.
You know.
We'll speak in common when we get there. And I say in common. To him in common, him in Elven.
When we get there, why can't we communicate as we move?
It's a lot of years around here.
Fair enough. Fine.
Gotta go fast.
Talking here is better than talking. Talking there is better than talking at all.
Anyways, as we're passing, I'm checking everything. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to get killed.
Active perception check.
I'm just making sure if we're being...
Followed.
Yes.
Perception. And you're looking ahead. Right? You're taking point. Ahead. Okay.
Mm-hmm. 20.
20.
19.
19.
Looks like a bunch.
Okay. No one ahead of you. However,
Oh.
there are some figures that have been walking in your general direction for some time now. Kind of shadowing you almost. Small group. Can't really tell. And they're not really following directly behind you, but every time you've looked behind you, they've been there.
Okay. I'm being followed. Just noting those out here real quick.
Wink.
And
Absolutely.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
let's
pull
go.
off into the side alley, and then I'm going to pull out my maul and kind of like place it on the floor, waiting to see if anybody comes around that corner. Not in like ready to swing, but standing there as
Yeah, I was about to say.
Guard
it's a
almost?
little
yes,
loud.
as guard.
Okay. What are you two doing? Are you guys ducking into the
Well,
alley
as
as well?
you know, you take off your hammer.
Yeah.
Well, when he does that, I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, it's this kind of.
Yeah.
Ah!
Okay. And Meadows.
I just hold on to my staff. I lean back and just wait.
Okay.
Oh, we'll see when they get
So we shall.
here. Bonk.
Bonk.
Okay. So you guys wait in the alleyway. Almost not as an ambush, but kind of.
Yeah.
Ready for action.
Totally.
Oh yeah.
It's
And-
totally not an ambush.
Hey, about a
guys.
minute
It's ambush
passes.
adjacent.
About a minute passes, and the figures that have been following you pass by and glance, and the moment they see all of your weapons, they look forward and keep walking. But these are definitely the guys that you've been spying.
Yeah.
What do they look like?
As they come towards this way, I'm gonna put my hand out and be like, "Gentlemen, do you have something to discuss with us?"
So it's 2 half-orcs and a dragonborn. The 2 half-orcs are in pretty raggedy clothing. Not so raggedy where you'd think they'd be from the lower city, but definitely on the lower echelon of the middle city.
All right.
You know, they don't look wealthy,
Okay.
or even any sense of financially stable as far as New Brinemond economics go.
Mhm.
Economic.
Yeah, the one taking charge is in pretty normal, your brown cloth, your whites and your browns, walk in. The one behind him is dressed pretty similarly, you know, more of a garb on than he has like a torn shirt as the other guy. And the Dragonborn is mostly scaled and he's got some leather straps on him.
Alright.
And kind of these badly crafted pauldrons.
Oh, that's adorable.
But he is a green Dragonborn.
Oh.
And yeah, the Havoc stops. Yes.
No, many have told me I'm crazy, but I disagree. So, why were you following for so long?
Just making our way through town, sir.
Oh, to where?
Our home.
Curiously, in which direction are we moving through?
You're moving, so originally you guys started, well, you were leading, you know. You started leading northeast. And as you guys started to hit that rim of the northeast circle, you start moving more straight north into the city.
Okay.
You know, and then obviously you would have to go northwest, and then you'd have to go west and to go.
So out of our
I'm gonna start
Very out of our way.
I'm gonna start to, like, you know, as he's standing there talking to him, I'm going to move around, kind of like from behind him,
Yeah.
with my sword out. You know, like, you know, and then trying to move it, you know, just not saying anything, just moving around.
Are you still Drow?
Yeah. With a fucking longsword in my hand. You know.
They almost like tense up when they see you.
Now is the time to speak honestly, for I am not someone to be made an enemy of. Persuasion.
Make it with advantage. Make it with advantage.
Still 8.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Shucks.
Persuasion. Okay. We don't mean to bother. We're just trying to make it through. Apologies, Lord. You have a signet ring, right?
Yes, have a signet ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, they see it.
Through the illusion of the, well, I guess I would still want it because I'm
Right,
trying
I
to
thought you
portray
had
noble.
a signet ring on.
Yeah,
for the
you
illusion.
know, you know.
Yeah.
You may live this day. But if I ever see your face again, I'll kill you.
We're getting there.
You know what? Fair enough.
They kind of exchange
My
looks.
name.
Can we go?
Oh, please. But stay out of our vicinity, if at all possible.
Kind of gives you a little side eye and continues marching forward. What are all your passive perceptions? Just so I know.
13.
17.
Dang it!
I'm just curious, just for later.
Oh,
Yeah,
mine
just so I know.
is also
That's such a fun thing to say.
17?
Keep that one a note.
Give it 5 minutes, bro.
yeah. No, I rely on my street knowledge.
Yeah. 7 you've already collected.
I rely on seeing everything.
Okay. Yeah, Meadows, really, you're the only one who hears it, but as they're walking away, the Dragonborn kind of leans into the middle orc, his ear, and he goes, "That was him. It's him." And as they trail off.
They recognized one of you.
And they're gone.
I don't think
you
that's
know.
safe.
With enough time, they fuck off.
I wonder who.
I wonder who.
So when we dip back
If
into
we
the
call
alley, you know, I am going to
We both know who he
let
is.
down my
Yeah.
illusion
You didn't know
as
who I
if
was
I were
until I
casting
started
it.
looking for him.
Actually, no. It was
As if you were casting it.
Mm-hmm.
he came second.
Okay. So did you pull out your...
Yeah, well,
Right.
yeah, that's my spellcasting focus.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, so you pull out your loot, your modified loot, and begin to pluck a few chords as the magic around you begins to fizzle and fade, revealing the true form with your song. It kind of bounces around, in rhythm and in tandem as your form shifts to the beat of your own sound, and finally it fizzles off.
Which is rock, by the way.
Okay.
And I use my thumb for a bass on the side of it.
Yeah, like slap bass?
Well, no, for like the thud of the wood.
Yeah, like slap bass.
Slap bass.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
okay.
like percussion?
Yeah, for my percussion, right. And then boom, strum,
Yeah. Okay.
that style.
What
So
an
describe what you
interesting
look
trick
like.
have.
Describe what you look like, Anton. Neat. As they are
Well,
now seeing
yeah,
you.
so that the drow melts away to be replaced by, I'm wearing green hunter woodsman's garb, right? But it's nice, It has not filigree in it, but it's just made of nicer materials, and
Like silks?
yeah, more like cotton instead of wool.
Okay.
Or
Sure.
denim almost,
Okay.
And then the armor on top of that.
What kind of armor?
Leather armor. Not super nice. Just regular old leather armor.
Yeah.
But I'm human.
Yeah.
The white hair turns black, shortens up. Perhaps it's best if I go in disguise.
No, that would be
Interesting.
helpful. And yes, let's continue to move in disguise. At least you in disguise. I can't really do that.
Yes. You're quite large.
Maybe.
This is the first time you see a human. Ever. It's almost alien. You see it and you're like,
Oh my god, they're short. Their
I've
ears are
heard
weird.
of them.
oh yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
They got small teeth.
But you never seen them
Yeah.
until now.
Interesting fellow, I must say. What a fascinating disguise.
No one will recognize me now.
But still hide. But let's keep on the move. They won't bother us much, I hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're looking for you and not me.
You guys you're back to taking point. Okay.
I'm going to continue to watch behind us to see if we're continuing being followed.
Okay. I will ask for a perception check from you. In the meantime, back to Morg and Zolthar and the unconscious Zolthar. You kind of get slapped awake by all the tumbling you're doing on his shoulder. Yeah, you start to kind of open your eyes, get shaken up a little bit. You're pretty close now to the silver thread, and you're getting carried. You wake up and you're being carried like a sack of potatoes.
I think a sack of potatoes is heavier.
Yeah, sack of potatoes. Sack of potatoes. Yeah, probably would be heavier if it weren't for the explorers pack that had been
Dropped.
dumped. But yeah,
Oh, okay. So, which direction am I facing? Oh, like on your person?
yeah. Did you pick him up like face forward or face to your
Where's
back?
the arrow? Where's the wound?
The wound is on his right side.
So I would have picked him up with my left arm so I could like that.
Yeah, so
you
you
know
don't
what I mean?
Injure the area.
So,
You have to put
'cause-
pressure down.
Yeah,
So you can cradle the
his-
wound.
Yeah, and his head would be, like
Oh, so
that.
I'm facing
'cause-
backwards.
Yeah,
Okay.
backwards. That's the wound. I'm
He's
not
gone.
gonna fucking carry you the other way.
I'm gonna point exactly here. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Make it deeper.
Point.
There
Oh,
you
you
go.
could cradle him.
I'm not.
Oh
that
god, this poor
I
man.
ain't
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start. Your chin is
get
knocking
on the
against his
soapbox.
back, and you get shaken up. It's cold.
Where are we headed?
To get you stitched up. That arrow's out of you.
There's no arrow in you.
Where's my food?
Food.
What food?
My pack.
Oh, that don't worry about that. That's probably not where I dropped it.
That's probably not where I dropped it.
Yeah.
Why did you drop it?
Because we needed to get out of the streets and make haste, and you passed out.
You look like a strong man.
I apparently was having a little bit of trouble and needed to make a little bit more speed.
You're fine. No.
The damn bag kept smacking me in the back of the leg. It was actually agitating me. You're lucky that I didn't just... It's cool. We're almost there. Don't worry, man. But I do want to take care of you. I'm sorry that you got passed out. I didn't realize you were that weak.
You know what?
Well,
I forgive
Salt.
you for me being passed out. You did take it out of my sight,
Yeah.
so I can only thank you for that.
All right.
We'll consider
It's real
the
simple. Just
pack being lost a collateral damage.
I'll get you more food. Don't worry. I didn't know there was food in there.
I mean, I didn't think I'd stick it up my ass.
Well, I didn't know that you traveled with food when you magically teleport across the world.
Who have you met that hasn't traveled with food?
I haven't met too many people that just travel with food.
Considering that you socked the man in the face, I can understand why.
Well, did you not see what he did to that poor old man? And I put him down.
Oh, that poor old man.
You know, and I like look at him in his face. That is wrong.
big mask in your face.
You know, and I like.
Wait. Since
That's
close
a
enough.
shame.
What color are your eyes?
You can't see through. Well, actually, maybe you see like the black.
The slits, yeah,
The
you see the
black,
slits.
shiny, black.
Okay.
Like black.
You see the light reflecting off of the black in his eyes.
Okay.
Wait for that.
Wait, actually, from the area from where I was saying, would I even have seen the elder get knocked over?
It's more accurate.
No, you would not have seen the guy get trampled.
All right.
And if they were coming to kill you, they weren't coming to help you. Trust me. They would not have just taken that out and be taking you to a surgeon.
I guess I have to take your word for it. I mean, I'm
Or
still
you
alive.
could go find them and ask. It's up to you.
Hey guys!
It's no problem.
I don't think I want to go to them, considering that I'm pretty sure I'm a fugitive.
Why would you be a fugitive?
Well, you socked them in the face,
So?
and I ran off with you.
Well, I didn't. Well, I guess I did.
Well,
Well, we're not too far. It's actually that door there. Well, come on. And we go into the silver thread.
Okay. Approaching the building, it is wood, but it's probably varnished of some sort, kind of preserved, because it's not as rotten and decrepit as a lot of the wooden buildings here.
Mm-hmm.
It's, as you know, pretty well kept, and the door is wide open. The sign of the silver thread is that of a wooden sign with kind of like this orange wood burning inside of it, that reads the silver thread, and it's hung up by strings. Different
Okay.
colored threads holding it up. And you walk in. It's pretty sparse of people. As you walk in immediately to your right, there's a small little counter, which is where you usually get ringed up. And then there are selections of different cloths. But more importantly, this place has selections of different spools of different colored threads to customize and create.
Okay.
But you don't see Rill at the counter. So you figure he's in the back, probably.
I go and kind of go to the counter and knock on it or ring the bell if there's a bell.
There's no bell, but you knock,
Yeah.
and you hear from the back, yes, I'll be with you in a minute.
Real.
One moment. One second.
Ilthane sent me. It's kind of an emergency, sir. And then I'm like, lead him to the back.
Okay. So you hear it. The spinning loom as he's weaving up some sort of garb,
All right.
But you see Rill. Rill's an elf. He has pale blue skin. And he's dressed in a fine black robe that goes all the way down to his feet. He has small gold embroidery that kind of lines his robe and creates a crest with the symbol of the silver thread. You know, it's almost like this like calligraphic,
Crest.
really pretty crest. You know, kind of the nicest piece of his robe. But there he is on his loom.
I'm sorry, but my friend, and I point to his side. He's bleeding.
Okay.
Ilthing
Yeah.
sent me, and he said that I could depend on your services.
Ethan.
Ethan.
Ethan sent you?
Yes.
Is there anybody outside?
No.
Is there anybody inside?
We are inside.
Okay. And, you know, the back of his store is just divided by a curtain.
Okay.
So he comes over and closes the curtain. What happened? What
No
happened?
questions, just fucking prepare. I'll tell you after.
What happened?
All you need to know
It was an arrow. It was an arrow. I pulled an arrow. I
pulled it out.
Hey!
You're not supposed to pull it out. You're supposed to leave it in, and then I can...
I take 2 gold, and I put it. I'm like, Real, take care of him. I'm gonna go get you some food. I'll be back. Take care of my man.
Okay.
Xanathar?
Real wears...
Zolthar? Zolthar.
Real wears these white gloves that are pristinely kept.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of bites it and takes them off, and takes the other one off. I'm not a physician. I don't have anesthetics.
Give me a claw.
This is gonna hurt. And as he takes off, have you ever seen real suture?
Like how it's curved? The needle?
No, like real himself. Have you ever seen him perform? Have you ever been there?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Okay.
This
So-
is like my guy.
In a recognizable fashion, he takes off his gloves, and you see his tattoos that he has beneath his gloves, and it's of almost these 2 snakes that wind on each
Okay.
hand, and there are needles going through the snakes, and
So
there's thread tied to them.
no, Castor has never met, or Morg has never met
Real.
Okay.
He grabs a spool off of one of his closest cabinets, and he puts it down. It's gonna hurt.
Give me a cloth. I don't want to scream and cause a commotion.
My cloths are expensive. And he's...
What's the cheapest one you got?
3 silver?
You got change for gold?
Yes.
Alright, then here, take it.
Okay. He gives you a wad of, you know... He looks at what he was looming up, and he's like, takes a deep breath. Damn it. And he cuts it, you know, snips it off, rips a piece of cloth off, and sticks it in your mouth. And yeah, his tattoos, these black tattoos of the 2 snakes with the pins and needles going through them, begin to glow as he begins to control and manipulate the threads, as they begin to float and levitate and start to stitch him up. They start flying in and start crossing him. And yeah, he's weaving, and it sucks. You're screaming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not super elegant. You get the sense that this isn't what they're meant for, you know, but it's what he uses them for. So yeah, a pink and a blue thread kind of begin to stitch you up as they begin to make these patterns, and the snakes on his tattoo begin to come almost dance in this DNA strand double helix.
And then Morg leaves.
Just leaves with
Yeah,
him
because I'm gonna go get.
under the care.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm fucking off.
You know, as he sees you leaving, he kind of waves his hand up, and a needle sticks to one of the curtains and opens it for you. And then
All right.
closes it
Fuck
shut.
this guy. I wish I would have known before.
But he's stitching you up, and you're there. Make me a con save. Let's see how loud you're screaming here. How you doing?
Ooh,
You're doing
21.
great. You're loving it. You know? You're not loving
Masochist.
it. Yeah.
No wonder you kept it in.
It feels... It doesn't even compare to when he pulled out the arrow.
Damn.
Pain isn't even close, you know? It's almost relieving, and the coldness in your body is fading. As now more pressure and it's closing. You can finally begin to regain some warmth, even though you're cold-blooded by nature. But, finally, you three, back to you guys. Where are you
but that was
leaving
fun.
to? Sorry?
He goes outside into the alley
Mm-hmm.
and kind of takes off his stuff, puts it in his bag,
Okay.
and was like, "Oh man, I need another tattoo," and goes right back in, and is waiting. You know, he knocks on, you know, the counter.
Oh,
Hey,
yes?
Hey, Real, it's Caster. Do you got time for another tattoo?
I'm a little busy. I kind of have a customer.
Oh man, I've got this great idea. I'll wait.
Okay, it's gonna be a few minutes.
All right, no problem, man. No problem, mate. I'm just gonna look around and check out some of these new threads that I see here.
Okay,
All right.
feel free to peruse.
Cool, man.
Okay.
That's where I get my disguises.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
I get
he's
some swank.
hard at work. No screams.
Just heavy pants.
Muffled breathing, yeah. But no screams.
A bit of like sucking in the air once in a while.
Sure, a wince, a
Yeah.
grimace maybe, but nothing, no screams. You guys are leaving the alleyway. Due east. What do you
I
guys
pull
do?
my hood up around me.
Okay.
How was that?
Keep your head down.
That,
almost.
Yeah.
That roll that I had way back when.
Oh, yeah,
That
give it to
second.
me.
23.
23.
Bam.
Keeping behind or in front?
Behind.
Behind.
Making sure they don't.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Balbora's blessings upon you.
Get that trail figure out of here.
Wrong roll.
Okay. 23.
Yes.
You're watching. Nothing tailing you as far as you can tell.
Okay.
How are we doing with you two? You're taking points to the hovel,
And I'm in the rear.
and you're in the rear, and your hood is down now.
Yeah.
Keeping
that
that head
part
down.
going on.
Okay. It's not long before you guys make it back. Or make it to the place.
Big bug.
Yeah, it's pretty run down, overgrown.
To the place.
His hovel.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty run down. It's overgrown. Definitely. It's. There is the assumption that you can make easily that. Yes.
I was going to get my guys.
You're going there.
We're gonna stop to collect
Oh,
these people.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's correct. So you actually have to backtrack a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, because they were pretty close to the beginning of the gates, right? But yeah, they're there. All good. They're not hiding very well at all.
Let's
You
fucking
see 'em?
stop.
Yeah. They're just like hanging out in the alley.
Well, yeah, because you were like hide, and you come and you see them all sticking out. They're kind of crouched down by some boxes, but their legs are sticking out.
Yeah.
You know, you see Cypher's hair, you know, sticking out from over the boxes. But you see them; they're there.
Y'all suck at this.
Yeah. So I go up to them. I collect them.
Collect them.
Collect them.
Hey, beat me to the punch.
Okay. They stumble forward. My lord, comes up Macron. Can we cleanse our faces now?
Not quite yet, but soon. For now, we must follow these good gentlemen.
Right away. Do we still keep our heads down?
Absolutely.
Okay. So they're back in the slave act. So they're back in that broken act then. Of kind of meandering, stumbling around.
Yeah, but I'm gonna meander and stumble with them.
Okay. Okay. Make a performance check for the group. For you guys. For you four. What are you two just traveling normally? You got basically four. Well, let's see the roll.
Fair enough.
Let's see the roll.
12.
Okay, you got like 4 drunks basically staggering.
Let's make it 5.
All right.
Let's make it 5 drunks.
You know, hooded, cloaked.
5 drunks.
An old drunk.
You got four
Good night.
drunks stumbling with their hoods on, down. It's not super convincing, but if someone looked at it from afar, they're drunk. They're drunk. They're
Okay.
stumbling. They're drunk.
Let's continue to stick to alleys. Shall we?
I wanted to make it 5 drunks.
Stick to the alley.
You can still make it 5 drunks, just in the alleys.
All right. Set up. Let's make it 5 drunks.
You're stumbling with
Old
a
drunk.
performance.
Let's see how this guy sounds. 7.
And I'm just running up the rear.
So you're tripping
Kind
a
of
little
like a
more.
distance away, though.
You know, you're actually so bad that you kind of sell it because you straight up keep like actually hindering the party by falling on them and slipping. You know,
Man, this cane sucks, huh?
you're so terrible that you're kind of selling it. You know?
You're trying to be terrible, and so you are.
Yeah, so you're terrible. Okay, and now you guys are heading towards the hollow.
Yes. I
So
believe, right?
back eastbound towards the hollow. Right? And you're leading? Okay.
With the leading drunk.
It'll probably take you like 5 minutes longer because of that terrible act you're putting up.
Great.
You're slowing,
They have to pick me up as I fall.
slowing you guys down. But, inevitably, you do make it. Not with much haste. But now I can say it. The place looks pretty rotten, overgrown. It looks like it was tried to be maintained, but it hasn't really been super well maintained.
It sucks.
Especially where it is, everyone here kind of has pretty run down stuff. And you see it. That, like, rotten wood, all of it, it's a trend amongst all of these hovels and little housings. It's all the same around here. So that is what you spot as you approach, and it's, you know, obviously so do your drunk companions, your
compatriots.
Yeah. But you're here in front of this place, Meadows,
In the middle city?
in the middle city.
Is all of the middle city like this?
Depends on where you are. Bienvenue. And I open the door and let him in.
Okay.
This is your home. This is very nice.
Deception!
Very good.
Jesus.
I rolled a 1.
It's,
The total is
Very nice.
Very nice!
You like lean back and tell your people that?
Well, you know, he turns to, like, express his disgust to his retainers without a really good effort at hiding it. You know? He's like, everyone fucking sees it.
Yeah, that just sucks. Better than being hunted, though.
Well,
Why would you be hunted?
Well,
As he pulls
he
his
ties his hair
back,
back,
you know, he reveals long pointed ears.
fits his beard back.
well, we just have a myriad of fun creatures today.
Have you looked in the mirror?
Oh, I'm keenly aware of what I have.
Yes. Size,
But
shape, and all.
you are quite rare, especially those over there.
How long have you lived in this city, Elf? I did not think it was hospitable to our kind.
It's not. You act insane for long enough, they think you are. Good for getting information. So, what are you doing here?
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Yes, you do.
I am slow to trust other races. So.
Sounds like a racist to me.
Now that I know you're an elf, you have less credibility.
Damn, that's crazy. Helping you out is crazy. Get out.
I know it's crazy. Not that
I'm an opportunist.
I'm slow.
I look for work and other opportunities.
Fair enough. There's many to go around in here.
I've been around. It's easy to find work when you're...
The size of a mountain, yes.
Yes. Adequate way of putting it. Everyone will always need a large person.
I cannot disagree.
Funnily enough, that's the reason why I came to talk to you.
Speaking of large people, there's kind of a... As, through a little crawl space, this half-orc kind of squeezes himself out of.
There's more than just you down here?
Oh, there's
Yeah.
people, Meadows.
Friends,
Okay. Is that all?
what are you doing up?
It's the middle of the day.
I know you don't have work.
It's a little past the middle of the day.
Did you find a job?
I'm in between jobs right now.
You ate your food.
Yes. You have more.
Did you eat tail rolls?
Only a little bit. He gave it to me.
Insight.
Don't even need the insight. Tail roll!
No response. He's out for a little while. One, two.
So you definitely ate his food.
No, I may have been true. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you put them both on the counter.
Yes, I also specifically told
and
you.
then I ate the food because
Not
you
to
put
eat
them
it.
both on the. Yeah, but I ate it, so they're both on the counter.
Oh, be nice, say hi to the guests.
Korg. And he waves to the two of you.
Hello there, Core.
So did you bring more food, or did you not bring more food?
For Christ's sake. I throw him a ration and say, just get out of
He
the
kept his
way.
little haversack.
Just get out of the way.
Does it have to be back in there?
What do you think?
And he squeezes back down. This little crawl space rolls through, and you can hear him getting up in the other little room.
And he lives in there?
I hear you.
Sounds like more than just him.
That's at least one more.
And I thought living in the woods was bad.
The woods?
The woods, you say?
No. No. No.
Well, you're an awful distance away.
Excuse me.
Damn, Cord, relax!
Yeah, I got a little frog in my throat.
Korg.
Cork in the throat.
Korg in the throat.
Yes, I've been to the woods once or twice. Living there is rough. But this is a little rougher.
Hard knock life in the city.
Nowadays, it's a little rougher in here than out there.
I heard that once upon a time this place was nice. Before we were driven out by Bavmorda. On Bora. The bitch.
Like spits on your floor.
I like
No, I mean the sound of spitting.
Oh, you don't actually spit.
He's a performer, okay? Yeah, that's
I like you.
Hollis through us all.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
That Hollis threw us all out.
Harlot? Butcher's words.
Senator General, to be honest.
What's your perception?
Curious,
You notice my rings?
Passive 17.
You know?
Jesus.
You might notice my
I might notice your hand.
the rings.
Do I notice the ring?
Hmm?
17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you trying to hide them or something? Stupid question. A lot of questions that come with that.
You do. You see them.
Okay, what significance does that have? Do I know anything about them?
Make me. How old are you? How old are you, elf?
127.
Yeah, make me a.
No,
history.
227. My
Make
bad.
me
Oh, that's a little different.
That's my bad. I remembered it was 227.
Okay.
That's why we had like.
So you're around with. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bumbler's blessings.
Get that hobbit's name out of your mouth!
So yeah, make me a history check. Because you were here when OG events happened.
Natural 20.
What's the total?
20.
Okay.
There's no bonus.
Got a bonus. I like how on the one thing I have flat, well, one of the 3 things I have flat, it's okay.
What are the significance of his signet ring?
Yeah.
So, you figured you've probably heard of this house name before. The Vitoli name. They had not significant, but at least a key part in the noble houses before. They were among the few when Brinemond was founded under Bombora. Obviously, of course, this is before Brinemond, you know, gets its crazy streak of kicking everyone out.
Before they became bricks.
The purging of humans.
Right, and elves and Aasimar.
And Aasimar first, right? And
Aasimar first.
Aasimar
and
first.
Then really within a year, kind of that downward spiral begins where everyone is a suspect. But yeah, you know that name existed pretty strongly before the whole uprising. And with the purge, it was kind of burned from history. But you were there, so you lived it, and you recall. It existed. It's a real family name.
So the Vitoli still live, huh? It's good to know.
I'm Anton Rodrigo Vitoli.
Good to meet you, Anton. Silas Meadows.
Silas Meadows.
Meadows, please.
As you wish. Meadows. I need
Meadows?
to think of a stage name.
I'm Benir. Ah, yes.
Veneer.
We should discuss something for you. It seems that you lack a bodyguard. As you walk around so brazenly with your few subjects back there and
Speaking
no
of which,
guard.
I think it's fine in here for them to clean themselves. I'd say.
Want the shit shed looking too shitty?
No, I just don't want them to couple of shit in my shit shed.
You heard the man. Clean yourselves up.
Clean yourself. Y'all dirty.
Clean
Nice.
yourself.
Nice.
Clean yourself.
He goes back, puts more mud on him.
For a moment, there's a small and minor, and you guys feel a slight tremor, you know, a faint vibration almost, coming through the ground, the walls.
What is this?
No. Maybe not so new.
Does it feel familiar?
No,
That's not good.
Oh my lord.
but it's not violent. It's just a low rumble. You hear it as well, and you feel it. But you see, as you're waiting, in the Silver Thread, people are walking like nothing's happening. They don't feel it.
Did they come, like, there's more people in there now?
There's like 2 people perusing the cloths, and
Have they been in there? Well, I mean,
they walked in, you know, to peruse, and walked in and
Caster's
walked out.
just been chilling. in there.
Chilling,
He
yeah.
hasn't- Yeah.
But you feel it, Caster.
Cool ass
Okay.
shirt.
But everyone's like going about their business,
I kind of like pull my hood up a
Their
little
phones.
because now I'm wearing a brown
and things are
cloak.
but nothing's
Okay.
shaking. No objects are rattling.
All right.
But you feel it.
Yeah, just kind of duck down a little bit more because I don't want them to see me.
Okay.
You know, or
Yeah.
notice me.
I hear you. And then a voice kind of breaks the rumble.
Five humans and 3 elves. How interesting.
As you hear the voice, it's almost bubbly. It's like it's kind of mixed in with that voice.
Get the damn seltzer out your mouth.
Now, so we all hear this in different parts of the...
You all hear it. You don't know where it comes from, but you hear it.
All right.
Okay.
Do the other people in the store
They're going
hear?
about their business.
Is Zoltar here?
No.
Okay.
Lucky ass snake.
But Rill stopped suturing you for a moment.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Keep suturing.
I duck down even more and like pull up my hood, because I'm like not really disguised.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't expecting to wake up in an alley,
Oh, that's
so yeah.
Okay. The rumble falls for a moment and then continues.
I haven't seen this amount of you here in a long time.
damn. I don't like how she said you.
Who speaks to me as if they know me? I say out loud.
No
What are
reply.
you guys? What are you talking about?
Bloody fucking fantastic.
He doesn't hear it.
He doesn't hear you. I don't think.
You don't hear it.
What do the both of you speak of?
Anyone who is a human or an elf is hearing it right now.
And voice.
5 humans, 3 elves.
5 humans and
Speaking
3
of
elves walk the
humans and
streets.
elves.
Well, of course. I mean, he's disguised as a
And it, and it
Close
continues with
enough.
that bubbly sound kind of merges over.
Who?
The
Who
voice.
knows of us? Who knows of you guys, at least?
All right. Caster
Someone
knows
does.
Rill is an elf, right?
Yes. Rail is openly an elf.
I get up and walk to the back,
Or
like kind of
Really good, bro?
stealthily.
Like, kind of making your way through.
Yeah, just like as stealthily as
Okay, roll
possible.
me a stealth check.
18. 18.
18. Okay. You sneak through pretty easily. Everyone's kind of distracted, looking at the cloths and perusing the aisle.
Alright, when I creep back there, I will just like peek in and see what's going on. What is he doing that, you know?
Real is
I'm
suturing.
still waiting.
So Real's still suturing. Excuse me. But there is a look of concern on his face.
Yeah, like I slip all the way in and I'm like, hey, Rill.
Jeez. You know, like, you wince at pain for a moment.
I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Did you... What is that?
Damn.
What are you?
Damn good.
I pull my hood back. I'm a human.
What did I
Wait.
recognize that?
Mm-mm. You've seen a lot of humans.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I've never seen you before. This is... That was weird, mate. That was weird.
He kind of looks a little spooked. Just nods.
Strange, isn't it?
As the rumble grows again.
I thought House Toliard had you all locked out.
Times have changed, villain.
Also, I've been here a while.
The rumble now almost becomes violent.
That is not my name.
Now, is he feeling the rumble?
No.
But we feel the rumble.
Yeah! You guys are almost like knocked around and fucking...
And Rill is
Zoltar's there
rock-
like...
Rill is rocking around as well.
Yeah, he's like stepping. It's almost like being on a ship, like a ship that's rocking. One of those old vessels, big pirate ships.
Okay.
You know, and it's almost like being hit by waves. Like the ship is being hit by waves. That's what it feels like trying to maintain your balance when the rumble grows.
I lay down. I just like sit down and then lay on the floor like, whoa.
Whoa, that L's fantastic, man.
No, not like in a good way.
Whoa,
Just like,
Oh, God.
this sucks.
Yeah.
because-
Bro, get seasick?
Yeah, I don't. That the rocking and the like.
Are you high?
No, mate.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
Fantastic.
Can you hear any voices? You don't look like you're shaking.
I'm sorry from you too, no?
And that,
Oh, mate. This is wild.
that bubbling from "That Is Not My Name" was more waves crashing than it was the bubbling.
Then what is your name?
No response.
Bless you.
Man,
And the
it's up in
rumble-
the air.
I know more.
I think it's got all of us, really.
The rumble,
In 5 minutes.
the rumble dies down until it stops. There's no reply.
I'm gonna put my hand on Meadow's shoulder. What? You seem shaken. They seem shaken as well. What happened?
Because we were literally shaking.
What
A
happened?
voice that knows of us humans. Would I know of other elves in here? I've been here a while.
You know of a riddle.
Okay, I know Rill. I don't know the third one.
The only other elf that you could possibly think of. Make me a history check.
8.
You don't know.
Who runs this place?
This place.
Yeah.
Who runs this place?
Tell me about the bosses here.
The nobles.
Yeah.
No, the nobles do.
The nobles.
Specifically.
What do you know of them? The other nobles.
Make me a history check.
Is House
Do you
Stoliard
know?
still in
Would I know anything? I don't think.
Make
13.
I don't.
you haven't been
I
here very
have
long.
this.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
13.
Can I make a history check?
No, because you definitely wouldn't know. There'd be no way to know.
Okay.
It's been a while.
13.
13. When you hear the words House Toliard, that rings a bell, and you're pretty sure that those are the people that mainly. You're pretty sure that that's the biggest noble family. Is House Toliard.
Well, the nobles rule this city, but the biggest name I can think of is House Toliard. The one she mentioned.
Yeah, the voice mentioned that name.
The hell are they? And a third elf.
How do you
I
spell
don't-
that?
Toliard.
And a third elf. I don't know of any third elf. I know of another one. Rill, the suturer, makes fine clothes. He's also good in a pinch. Maybe I'll go ask him if he knows of another.
Who is this real?
Suturer. He makes clothes, but he is also a bit handy when you're wounded.
Real looks a little taken aback.
Yeah. Mate, you know I'm a human. There's no other humans in the city. And this guy's saying, sorry, mate. Caster Morg.
Zoltar.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
Real. I'm sorry. Can you continue?
Oh, sorry.
I wanna be able to walk
Yeah,
again.
and he begins to manipulate.
Can I trust this guy? Real?
I don't know. He just got left in my care.
Who left him in your care?
Some guy in a mask.
Yeah.
A masked guy left to you? What?
Yeah,
Have I heard anything about masked guys other than... Well, have I even heard about... Then I'm going to make a history check to see if I've heard about masked people.
okay.
Oh, 27, 6?
Yeah, you heard of some masked guys
just
in your day.
23.
Yeah.
Probably the talk of the town.
Yeah.
Oh, who the fuck is this man?
Yeah.
Man. Weird ass.
Well, no, I just woke up, so I wouldn't. Well, that's all right. All right. So I'm gonna assume, mate, that we can trust you. I heard voices. A voice. It was watery.
Don't look at me. I didn't hear shit except for you two.
Didn't sound like that either.
Well, you two.
And who else is an elf in the city?
I don't know. I mean,
Don't hold it back.
there are the rumors, you know.
Of who? Of who?
Leonardo of House Toliard.
Leonardo of House Toliard.
Which is, you would know to be the head.
Holy shit, man.
It's crazy. What's
I mean, it's only rumors. No one's ever seen him on the streets. I don't know. I don't know.
He gets shot from the window.
I wouldn't know.
You know too much.
Listen, I'm lucky enough to be able to conduct my business as is, given my situation.
Well, what are you looking at me for?
I don't know.
I
wouldn't know.
I don't know what's going on. You know, there's voices, and I don't know why either.
Make an insight check.
Oh, I'm not proficient. 12.
Something's up. Is all you can tell. But something's up. He isn't really being his normal self.
I kind of like peek out the door. Is it out the curtain? Are people still there? I shut it, you know, and I turn back and I'm like, you're gonna have to be real quiet about this, okay, mate? What are you holding back? Because if you don't tell me, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face.
Oh. So that's why you seem familiar.
You're gonna take a step back.
Real? We've known each other a long time. You've done all of my tattoos.
This doesn't have to happen. And he,
jaw.
with one of the needles attached to the current, slowly begins to slide it open.
Oh, I fucking drill.
You gonna punch him?
Looks like it's still gonna be happening, buddy.
Real, don't do it. Don't. You're gonna expose you and me. Both of us. Shut the fucking curtain.
Make a persuasion check.
Shut your fucking curtain.
13. What do you know?
Okay. So, you know how I told you I just got lucky that I wasn't persecuted for opening a store in the middle?
Yeah.
I lied.
I figured.
I sold some people out.
Okay. And is that watery voice that you sold out?
That's who I sold them out to.
And you were supposed to leave?
No, I may have,
What?
about,
What?
maybe 90, 100 years ago, 115, give or take, I was given a choice, okay? A choice. Run away into the woods, or maybe point some guards in the direction of my kind and keep my head on my shoulders. See, the thing is, I mean, you know this place. You can't really outrun it. It's always watching. It's been so long, but the last time I heard that voice, it had called itself Brinemond. And now you hear it, and that rumbling begins again. All of you feel it.
That is not my name
Including
anymore.
us?
Yo, yeah, all
Oh
of you.
shit.
Is
Is this what you meant?
It's now Steve.
and you hear,
But
That's not my name anymore.
That's the only thing we hear.
That's all you hear.
Not the other part
yeah,
of the conversation.
right.
And it said and he said Brinemond,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not its name anymore. Okay, go on.
You know, that crashing of the waves you hear again as the rumbling dies a bit again. Kind of like he falls.
Oh, I walk over and put my foot on his chest
Ha, bitch.
and like pin him because
Bam!
I'm a
on the ground.
grappler. Right?
Sorry.
And I'm like, you sold out your people? And I'm like pressing. And I'm going to do a D4 if you don't stop me.
Caster, if you hurt me, the city will hurt you back. I'm under her protection.
He says on the ground. And as he says that, you see above his head shimmer and reveal itself. It's a small little halo. It's faintly illuminated. And it
Oh,
almost-
dude, I like back up. I'm like, whoa! What?
There are waves that kind of coalesce and circle the halo.
You know, and like right now his mind is flashing as personalities fight.
Okay.
And
So he starts losing it.
he just backs up
Okay.
and like stumbles and walks out, backs up out and leaves the shop
Okay.
like freaked.
Yeah, so sorry, you're watching all this unfold.
Yeah, I'm fucking confused. What's going on?
Damn, bro, how's that holding you? Fuck up, I'm not there.
And Rill kind of dusts himself off, and the halo goes away. Sorry about that. And he gets ready and puts his hands back up and continues to suture you. Back to you guys.
Hey.
Yeah.
That is not my name anymore.
Who the fuck?
What do you think?
I have no idea.
That's the voice we heard.
Oh.
You heard it this time.
Oh, that was just delightful. So, that's not my name anymore. Who responded to it? Was it one of you?
Not me.
Mentally? Because it sounded like it was with you until all of a sudden it was with me as well.
Definitely
No.
wasn't me. So
Just
three elves.
outside.
As you're stumbling
maybe
back,
I just sit down.
as you're stumbling back, also Zoltar, you heard that is not my name anymore.
Yeah.
You know, people are like, the two people that were in the shop are conversing like, what the hell is that?
Like they heard it too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're like, what is going on? You know, they're freaking out.
Would you guys like to go to?
I'd
Rose.
like some information.
Would you? Alright, let's go to the
Do I know
silver
who it
thread.
is?
No,
I don't think so. Not really the cloth type.
not quite. And Zoltar, you're back to getting stitched.
How much longer do we got?
Who's real?
Or how much longer does it look like it'll take?
Yes.
Open
you know,
elf.
the wound is closing.
And that's how much study?
You got a little messed up from all the rumbling and real getting shaken about. You know, kind of messed up a little bit of the
Juror out
stitching.
of you.
Yeah, kind of messing up a little bit of the stitching, but it's
It's been a long day.
he's back to closing it. You know,
Okay.
he's back to work, trying to stitch you up as best he can.
I got a few questions, but I'll wait.
Yes, concentration would be preferred.
Macron, Lauren, Cypher. Clean this place up. We will go see her off.
Right away.
Let's go.
You know, as they all get to work.
Make it hospitable.
That'll be a hard job here. No offense.
Korg,
Mm-hmm.
speak to Telroll about what my guests over here.
Okay.
And don't do anything stupid.
Okay.
I will stab you. Again.
I believe you.
Let's go.
Plus, today is an awfully strange day, if I must say.
On the way
Just another day in Brinemond.
to the Silver Thread.
No, it is not.
And it actually ain't.
Got 4 humans and an
So
elf.
you guys are making haste to.
Bring it
Sorry,
fast
I
this
have
time.
Oh,
2
fast
elves and
pace.
humans.
Fast pace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I've shaken out my
you,
stuff again.
You guys as well are moving at fast pace, or are
I'll
you moving?
move up with him.
Okay. Keep pace.
Or rather, I'll move
What
up.
about you, Anton?
Yeah.
You keeping pace? Okay.
Oh damn! I gotta keep pace. I gotta slow
Yeah, so
down.
you guys are running it. You know, and you're really not that far from the Silver Thread. Really, it's going to take you 5 to 10 minutes at most. You know, you're already way east, so it's not much trouble. But in the meantime, yeah, people are conversing in the Silver Thread about what was that voice and what could that have been.
Yeah, well,
It seems like the whole city has heard this.
Yeah, you hear it on the way. Yeah, people are talking.
Yeah.
It's all in the streets, and from at least from the few of you that have been here for not very long, you get the idea that this seems to have been a global event, but things travel fast here. You know, especially you two, and you, of course. You know, things get around in Brinemond. The word gets
So,
around.
curiously, as we're like moving through, I want to discern whether they're talking about the voice that I heard along with them, or the voice that they heard by themselves.
It's definitely what you heard alongside everyone.
Okay.
And the rumble, you felt that rumble. People are talking about that. And a crashing sound of the waves.
All right.
They definitely had that last part. Not anything before that.
They're not elf or human.
Are you catching your breath in
Really? I didn't
like
notice.
he's like
What do you think?
sitting on the stoop. Like he goes out the door and just like sits on. I guess there's stairs that go.
Yeah, it's like a tiny little porch thing in front
Yeah,
of the
like he
Silver
literally just goes out there and sits down. And it's just like, you know, hood back, just totally like in his head, like what? In the, like, because he's, you know,
Yeah,
yeah, and he's just like, that's where he is.
and that's where he's waiting.
Yeah, like
Okay.
he's not even waiting. I'm just thinking like, what is going on?
Yeah.
you know.
And you guys are traveling.
So,
What were you gonna say?
What do you? I wonder what the name was. It seems to be on everybody's, lips.
God, if I know.
We'll probably find out from somebody.
Something powerful enough to get.
We're nearly there, at least.
I even
Might get
muttered,
something.
I'm like, my name's not Brinemond? I'm like, does that do anything? Okay.
Nothing.
Like, there's no more connection?
No more. As far as you know.
Have I been witnessed before?
No.
Not okay.
No.
How to make sure?
No, never. Soon enough.
Yeah, so we make our way.
It's soon enough. Zolvar, you're kind of finishes his last little knot and tie. Okay. Don't move a lot, but for now you're good to go. It's a temporary fix, but it should keep you alive.
Alright. Honestly, better than nothing. Also, word of advice, wouldn't recommend saying your little deep secrets with a stranger around. I'll keep my mouth quiet, because kind of a similar situation, in a sense. But, for future reference, be careful.
He looks above him, and then looks seemingly at nothing, and then he looks back at you. I get the feeling that even if there were secrets leaked, those people wouldn't survive.
Well, you never know.
Best of luck.
One more question. Or actually, the only question. Is this place Brinemond? Or was?
He goes to respond and takes a breath. New Brinemond.
Is it alive?
It's a pretty lively city, yeah.
Classic. I'm not gonna try and push you. Anyways, thank you for your help. Very much appreciated. I would offer you a little more money, but kind of.
It's okay. I got my share. Best of luck with you. Don't move too much.
Noted. And I'll walk the path through the curtain.
Okay. And yeah, you walk out, all newly stitched up. Still have a hole in your actual cloth, your poncho.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Actually, I'm gonna pop back, or pop my head past the curtain again. You got any disguise kits? I think I'm a fugitive with the masked man.
Disguise kits. I never would ever think of selling a disguise kit, as he pushes a little kit over the table, but I suppose that it wouldn't be the craziest thing if somebody would know where they were for silver. If, yeah. Good luck finding one.
If you happen to sell a disguise kit, it would probably be around 4 silver.
Snatches a silver. All right, good luck finding your disguise kit as he pushes you a little box that looks like a little lunch box, and he goes, "Best of luck."
Thank you. I'll be sure to recommend you to no one, because I don't know anyone.
No one in particular. Nobody.
If I know someone, I'll recommend them.
Hey!
Fantastic. Bambor's blessings upon you.
As I'm walking out.
Okay. Well. So yeah, soon enough, Zolthar comes out, stitched up, clutching his side, and as Zolthar comes out, into view comes a Goliath, a hooded figure, and you have your...
Yeah, I
Okay.
put everything back up.
Yeah, and a short...
So it's
Another
hooded
hooded
old man?
Yeah, old
Oh,
man.
man.
I insight the whole group because I'm like, a Goliath? What the hell's a Goliath doing?
Well,
in
it's like perception, you know, you gotta like get a good look.
Well, no, I insight the whole group because he's not in disguise
No.
and it's broad day.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
you know what I mean? So
behind
I'm
him.
like,
Yeah.
Technically, I'm not in disguise either.
You just
I
have a
just
hood
have
on.
a hood up.
Yeah.
then yeah, I insight the group.
Okay.
Technically, this is common ass me.
You know, do we see him?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
bro,
sitting
I
on
got a
the- on the stoop.
17.
And you're a human.
I'm a human.
Just a human. A
And
straight
I
up
look
human.
Probably stunned. You know, I got
yeah. You said all
a little
tattooed
bit
up.
lighter skin than me, all tattooed up, scars. You know what I mean? A little goatee, dark eyes,
Just
black
something to remember.
eyes, super black eyes. Yeah, and I
Blackened eyes?
when I see that he
Nah, bro, super loud.
is a human,
Yeah,
I just
you
like,
guys
Looking at
meet
you,
eyes.
doom.
yeah, I get up and I'm like, you heard it.
Wait.
You heard it, mate. I know you did.
And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Right when we could have responded. I feel hanged.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see you guys next time for the next episode of Adventures in Kethall, and thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, fellow
Awesome.
dragons.